One of the things I like best about the Lumix GF2 system is the fact that it's extremely versatile. I can make great pictures under a wide variety of lighting, and I can also use some of the tools and function in the camera to get me out of creative situations that I fall into. Here's a for instance. I'm in a sculpture garden. The sculpture that I want to take a picture of is backlit. Well, let's say that I fire up my camera. I've got the 14-42 zoom. I'm going to set my aspect ratio to square because I'm seeing square, and I'm going to go ahead and take a picture. Well, you'll see the picture's a little bit on the flat side. So what I want to do is I want to add a little flash. Not so much for exposure purposes, but for creative purposes. So I'll simply hit the flash button, pop it open. I'll go into the menu, and I'll go into the recording options. I'll go to the flash section, and I'll go to fire flash. That's the little lightning bolt that's always on. I'm going to go back and I'm going to reframe the same shot. And the built-in pop-up flash is going to give me just enough light to open up that sculpture and give me the texture that I'm looking for. It can make a real big difference. And there are a lot of other ways that we'll use flash for creative purposes too. Sometimes we use flash as a creative tool, and let me show you the shot I got going on here. I have a big fiberglass alligator from a Mardi Gras parade float. In the background, I have the gorgeous downtown skyline of New Orleans, and I've got a sunset happening by the second. My camera is set in program exposure mode. I know, follow me, this works out really well. Also, I've got my 7-14 millimeter zoom that I just adore. I've got it zoomed all the way out to 7 millimeters. And let's get in position for a really cool shot. There we go. You'll see that I've got the makings of a really interesting image popping up here, but I need to throw some life into that alligator. So what if I force the pop-up flash to fire? Well, let's move back. Because I'm using such a wide lens, I can get pretty close to my buddy the alligator here without getting bitten, and I can throw some flash up his way. Not bad, but the flash is not quite strong enough, is it, to give me the effect that I need? Not quite. Well, here's where we're going to use a slide-in flash. Now this is just the small Lumix flash. There are 3 different sizes. This is the FL220. I'm going to slide the flash in, I'm going to snug it down, and I'm going to leave the camera in program mode. I'm going to put the flash in its TTL auto mode, and I am going to frame myself up an alligator, an alligator shot that I really like. The Lumix GF2 offers a seamless blend between still photography and video. No matter if we're capturing video in the motion JPEG mode or in the AVC HD, we just set the camera up once and it allows the operator to shoot either a still photo or video. I'm set up here right after sunset, downtown New Orleans, and I want to shoot some of the streetcars coming past on Canal Street. I'm going to use the 7-14 zoom, and I'm going to put the camera into aperture priority mode. This is going to allow me to go ahead and make some really nice pictures like this. Lens choice when you're going to shoot photo and/or video is actually very important. Remember I told you I like the wide zoom lens? I also keep another lens close by too. That's the 20mm f1.7. Why? Well, it's fast. f1.7 means it gathers a lot of light. It focuses really quick and it's very thin. So when it mounts to the camera, it makes traveling with the GF2 super simple.